There we go. Okay, there. I'm sorry. I couldn't find settings, and I'm like, it's loud. It's in my brain. We're good. We're fine. We're chill. First of all, let me set over here. I'm gonna make it actually just a little bit loud. Just a little bit loud. I'm sorry about Windows sound. Shh. You didn't hear it. You won't have. Also, if you couldn't tell, I found my mushroom things. I forgot the last time I remember I wanted to wear them the last time I did Phasmophobia because of the whole Easter event thing. And I'm like, oh, because of all the bunnies and the grass and the trees and the stuff everywhere. The foliage! You know, the greens, they took over. And I too wanted to be taken over by the fungus. Not really though, I don't like mushrooms, like of course to eat, but also I don't trust mushrooms because I know they want to get in my brain and I won't let them control my brain. It's one of those days, it's one of those days. I know what I'm on about, okay? I know what they can do. I've seen what they've done to the ants, okay? I'm not gonna be next. The mushrooms wish I was their host. So hello, Ham, welcome. What brings you here? What? I was like, why are you here? No. How has your day been? That's what you say to people. I'm learning. I'm learning. It's almost like I actually did it correctly every single other time, and today I'm just looked at Discord and saw you're live. Terrible. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. I had a second where I didn't realize you were responding to my other question, and I thought you were saying, oh, I saw you were live. It was terrible. I couldn't believe my eyes. My whole month has been terrible. I'm sorry to hear that, Ham. At the very least, if I could at least serve as like a second of distraction as I place blocks and drink mysterious orange liquids. Just maybe. I don't know. I wish you luck on going forwards. My apologies for I am the worst at knowing how to word stuff, but know that I wish you a good day, a good next 4 days of the month, and more months to come. No one else is on. That is alright. That is okay. That just means we go straight to business. Okay? And what is our business? Funny business. Obviously. No, we're not on jester duties. We are... I've just used up all my coal. On what, you may ask? Potatoes. We need so many potatoes. Not really. Wait. Let me see. Where is my... book? Wasn't this organized last time? No, it wasn't. I reorganized. Because I also updated. I've upgraded. I guess updated actually is the word term. My backpack to diamond. Makes me wish I had more diamonds. Because it would really help most if my gold backpack. Ooh, I should name my backpacks. Noted for the future, noted for the future. That's a good idea. But, I need to upgrade this one. Because I want to use it for building stuff. And I want to be able to stack my things better. Actually, how many blocks are I doing? 16? I literally just might be okay. I just might be able to stack stuff better already. Ooh, just 4. Okay, well, don't tempt me. Don't threaten me with a good time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Now, here's the issue. Here's the issue. Okay, how do I fix you? I gotta do that. Okay. You know, I'll do that first. Because I feel like it's gonna be angry at me if I do it otherwise. Haha, and then... compressed. Absolutely compressed. Now I'll do the same over here. About to do this, but I don't think that's helping anything. Can I stack these though? Yeah, I can stack those. 2 to 2. Love to see it. Here, I'm gonna undo memory. Just to see if there's anything else that I can stack that I wouldn't think of before. These I can stack up now, surely? Yeah. Yeah, stack it! Can we stack those? Yes, we can. I don't think anything... Can I stack that I would be a fool. I'd a fool to think I could stack such a thing. We don't cross that line. Don't cross that line. Okay. We're gonna... Perfect. Now everything goes where it needs to go. Every time I need to take anything, it'll always go back in the slot it needs to be. I was about to say, I could always go insane and get, like... Would it be the magnet upgrade, would it? And have it so then the way this is forever. Like, I could just throw an item, I'm like, I'm done with you. And it goes right where it needs to be. Me on the road. I keep digging holes in needing cities. I'm looking at them. Crying, feeling so mouthy sore. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I was about to say, I went to the dentist once. Just once, clearly. Oh, just once. Gonna do it again, obviously. I empathize with you. I understand it to a point. Let's refill our potatoes. I'm sorry, the potatoes are off topic for that. Okay. So, what else have I done? I know... there's just more flowers that are over there because we have so many. I've also made a barrel purely for bamboo, because once again, there's so many. Because scaffolding has proved to be very useful. Because of course I got my little climby pants. I got my, yeah. I can do that. Can your pants do that? No, I don't think so. But scaffolding is very useful for things, because climbing on stuff also just isn't the best for everything. But we don't have string. We are out of string. There's a string drought at this current time. And I've said stuff.
Delilah Bennett 021 is now a goblin.
Okay, thank you for the follow. It scared me. I forgot how loud my volume was. That was just a shot to the heart. Goodness. Thank you. Okay. What did I was saying? I installed shelves. Because I have my head, which came from my backpack from Easter, which I have my Easter backpack here, as well as just other backpacks. These are all empty, as well as this. I've just gathered things over time. I have a butterfly that I believe was gifted to me from... Come back. I placed my thing! No. How do I get him back? Can I pick this up? Oh, thank God, I can pick that up. How do I catch him? Guys, I made a mistake. Do I need to shift? Shift click? No? Just click? No? How do I entrap him? How do I put him back? So anyways, guys, I have a butterfly. What's up? Hello, welcome. We've freed a butterfly. And I keep placing the jar by accident. Okay, do you think this would work? I say, would this work? It proceeds to not have a this. And I wanted to make a cage. I surely have enough iron to spare for another cage. 3 of those. Also gonna do that for easy access. More stuff to come. Do that. Gonna need 2 of those. And then... I don't have anything there. Okay. I know where my slabs are. My slabs are not here. That's where... Oh, this is great to do. 3 of these. I'm sorry, I'm doing all this in the weirdest order possible. Now, Small animals. That is an insect, if you ask me. I think that should count as a small animal. Guys. Guys. I don't know why I'm saying that like you guys could help. Um. Um. Hmm. Hmm. Uh. How does one cage a butterfly? Can I boat him? Perfect. Server gods, don't be angry at me, I own him. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Just as one would have hoped. We'll just make... Is it 4? Yeah, 4. Make another boat. Okay. I did that counting, and I just counted absolutely nothing. I did that mental math for what? It's okay, we're trying. We're doing our best. Anyways, we're just gonna let that be. We're gonna let that be, and I'm gonna show you... I'm gonna... I'm gonna show you, what I've been working on last time I was on. Which, I will say, did you hear that? I forget if we did this during the Easter stream or not. Well, I say we. Kitty did it. Kitty, healed the villager. And now he sits here, nice and pretty. And, that's kind of it. That's kind of what it does. A few chickens here. I've had to fix them. They escaped the boat the other day. Because I'm in here, I'm like, yes, it's time to fish. Which, first of all, one of those stupid... Where even are they? They've swam away. Those catfish? There's one trapped under here. And so every fish I caught went inside the catfish. He just kept eating all of the creatures I was catching. And it was just a lot. It was just very, very angering. I'm gonna close this because I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna anger myself with it. It's just a very, very frustrating situation. Oh, and that wasn't even the main issue. That was my main issue with him. My thing is the fact that there is a drowned with a trident in the distance who kept trying to shoot me and inadvertently shot the boat and freed all my chickens. By the time I got the boat placed back down, they were who knows where what. I got them back there eventually, some way, somehow. Was there always this much cobblestone around here? No, I don't recall. Speaking of cobblestone, though, I have been terraforming. I've been working. There might be a bit of extra moss than you remember. This whole area is probably different than you remember. There is so much. Another reason we need more string. When it comes to, what do you call them? The berries. Glow berries. It's just that simple, okay. The berries that glow. The glow berries. You can, snip them. You snip the ends of glow berries, they don't grow anymore. I believe, of course, this is a very modded Minecraft server. There's other plants of the sorts in here that you can do the same with. I'm struggling to think if Minecraft... Oh, you can also with, we won't have it, of course, because it's updated. Pale moss, the hanging moss, in the more recent Minecraft updates, that you can also snip to keep it from overgrowing and encroaching upon where you don't want it to be. And all that fun stuff. I'm sorry, this stuff just overgrows sometimes. So I'm just trying to fix it up. And I don't mind extra mushrooms. Which, while I'm at this, I'm just going to turn on my magnet. Because why not? Actually, I don't want to put those in there. I'm saying, the front of my house, I changed just a little bit. I put some cyan candles. There was once cyan candles. I learned that I believe it's the clovers I can bone meal and then make green dye out of. So finally, we have easy access green dye that doesn't require cacti, because no one has seen a desert. I swear, the servers either have endless desert and you just hate everything, or there just isn't one. And on this server, there just isn't one. There is no desert that I've seen. But it's okay, because I found a way to make green dye. We have so many flowers and ways to make blue dye, so we have cyan all out the wazoo. This is also just only a front of a house. So we have a stone cutter, and this arrangement of items I will use to build this here. But we're not going to care. I'm going to turn down Minecraft sounds just a little bit. Okay? We're not going to care about that right now. Okay? I have the front. I moved it over because I didn't like it being perfectly exact, especially because I'm going to put some horse stables over here. That's why there's a secondary path here. I hope you like my path. But I also hope you don't like my path because it's probably going to change. I'm very likely to change it out for a mud path later on because, I don't know, I just love my mud. My mud keeps me happy. It keeps me safe. But what do I love more than mud? I love my moss. Okay? We've got this area I've dug out up here. There's probably a lot more I need to change about this, but it's fine. Because maybe I've spent too much time on my Baldur's Gate world, where I was been working on the big waterfall build. And so, who am I to not look at this big gaping area? I'm gonna have to shear these. Actually, I don't need to, now I think about it. I can just use my bare hands. I have over a stack of the freaking vines. We do not need these one bit. We do not need to collect. We don't need to be stingy. But, I'm so sorry. So anyways, this big gap below the bridge, it just felt like it would be a good place to have water, you know? What is a good bridge without a lovely valley beneath with water going down? And it's like, now if there's water, where's this water coming from? Well, I think waterfall. Why not make another waterfall? I mean, my area I've worked on in my Baldur's Gate world, there's no actual water yet. I'm still in the terraforming phase. This, luckily, is much smaller, and I'm not just building a whole mountain range out of thin air. We have this pre-existing stuff. I've just been digging out, mining down, and building up this place. And, you know, just making it look nicer, okay? Making it more satisfying, more pleasing to the eyes. I know this cobblestone is absolutely not pleasing to the eyes, okay? But when I replace it with the blocks it should be, you'll learn, you'll see that these are good shapes. Good shapes going on here. Now, I don't know what I was doing last. I think I was bringing this down, probably. Because I think it's like 2 days ago I was doing this. I'm going to keep removing the vines occasionally, because once again, we need string. We don't need to fear for string. Flax exists. I can go plant flax and we can have infinite string. I put myself in a drought for nothing. I'm sorry, I just like had the sudden realization of, wait a moment. Because I'm thinking like, how do we get string? Away from spiders. Oh, it's gonna suck waiting for spiders. Wait a moment. Okay, we only have 7 flax. And I only have 2 flax seeds. So I guess I kind of have just used it up a lot. But it's a start. It is a start of something. Now, where is my home? Okay, we have that. We have these. We're gonna get that out of those. Unless... I'm gonna double check, because it wouldn't have been impossible to imagine that I had like a bale of flax somewhere, but I don't believe so. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. You think so, Jerry? I don't think so. His name's Jerry now, if you didn't know. Start now. His name's Jordy. Oh, and also the Easter book's up there. I'm sorry. From the beginning, I was gonna explain this on my shelf, but there we go. Now, in case it was itching at you to figure out what that was there on the shelf. There you go. Okay then. Well, we're gonna plant some flax. We'll do it right next to the here. Hopefully, Kitty won't mind too much. It can always just be, you know, removed later on. I see, do I have bone meal just on me? I might. I do. We might not need all that. We're not gonna do that. Not right now. I'll let it grow on its own. We're not gonna rush things. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna place some of the string just to stop the vines from growing. If the vines are able to grow off the side of the string, then I'm done. Then I give up. But I don't think that should be an issue. So I'm trying to look at some of these. It's also just not in a good place for me to see what goes where. Like, I can see... Can I see? That is the question. It's not what I needed. Could let that be smaller up, and then that goes there. And then that's like there. Okay then. Well, everything's gonna be up by 1, but that's fine. If it works like that, then it works like that. For now, nothing is to go lower than those spots. Nothing is to go lower. I'm gonna break these. Because I know they were there for reasons, like those were the areas I was working on last. But I just don't. I don't know what I was doing last. So I'll find it easier just to have it all there. Also, we gotta work on a better food source than this. We can't keep going this way. Can't carry on like this. Okay, I feel like we might continue this outwards. Of course, this is not going to be as deep as it goes. It will keep getting deeper. That's why I never fix this hole. That's just, I don't know. It's just going to keep going. Actually, I do realize it is nighttime. We could try to hunt down some spiders for string. Just maybe. Maybe a few. I'm gonna check over on my donkey, because like 5 different times I come over here and my donkey's lost his lead. There's a whole other lead with a raccoon on it, and that one disappeared. Trying to tame my raccoon, well, I can't yet. Ooh, a blue chicken. Let's see. Is there creatures that I can take on in a fight? And by creatures, I mean just spiders. Not you. That bounced off my face somehow. I saw that arrow hit my screen and then go the other direction. Get him in the pit. Okay, that works too. Also get more of this. Excuse me, zombie. Where is my shears? That's not a shear. I panicked. I wanted to shear my bees. Or, beepity bop bop bop, beepity bop 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 bop, the good stuff. The good stuff. They have the good stuff in there. What is it called? I don't know. But the good stuff's in there. I have the good stuff now. What is it called? Honeycomb. The honeycomb in there. My candle makers. Good stuff doers. It's the only good those bees have, is making all that. I still like the idea. And I kind of want to make like an underground thing. Where I just have bees trapped in there to make stuff. It's like, I will say I hate Minecraft bees. Like, I don't like them. I hate the sounds they make. That's kind of all it is, really. I just hate the sounds they make. And every time they get near me, I just feel rage every time I hear it. It feels like they're in my brain and I can't handle it. And I make it everyone else's problem. Ooh, my clutch. That's so good. I don't even think that was a clutch. I think that was just simply falling with style. Anyways. I will say, I titled the stream Moss My Beloved because I can't spell terraforming. The only reason the word terraforming would be is on my Instagram story announcement for the stream is because I used text-to-speech. And I remember back in the cat S&T days, back when I had my extendo grip. Those were the good days. Those were the good days. I could do that now as well. But I really just don't want to put in the effort right now. I probably have... You know, I was going to say I probably have the stuff for it. The more I think about it, I absolutely probably do not. Because it's a very create-heavy thing. Like, you have to make a create grid in order to make it. Which, just for fun, can I type grip? Ah, it's there. Ugh. It's all that. How do you make brass? Okay, I guess brass is just a thing you manage. You just get somewhere. Great. Other than that, well, precision mechanism sounds like, okay, that's gold. Okay, we know how that works. Kind of, maybe. And then the brass hand, which of course that's that, and then that's brass. So, I guess it's not impossible to imagine making, but I think we're okay. As funny as it would be to be like, hey, come over here. I'm unassuming, because I'm small. And then I can just punch them. Because it's also the fact that the extendo grip has, like, knockback for some reason. So when you hit someone with it, they just go flying. It just launches them away. Okay, I guess I'll just do it like that. And let's go this way. Is that alright? Does any of this make sense? Let this go down a bit. Push it back, push it back. Is it dark enough in here? I don't think we have enough torches for that. Well, we can make do right now. And there goes my pickets. Okay. Is any other just obvious torches? Not torches, coal. But, you can work with this. Also, I just realized, I have a hoe here and in my other bag. I can't even make torches. What is wrong? Stand here for a second. Look. And no, I'm not going for the night vision to go away. I don't like it. Anyways, I want to push this back. And I push that back, but I don't want it to be too even, like be like, oh, by 2 by 2 by 2 or nothing like that. Could change. This one could change. I don't know what to do with this weirdly flat area now, though. I don't know. It keeps things interesting. Keep things interesting. Just a bit of like a shape. Just a shape. I don't need that shape, actually, though. I don't like it. I don't like it. Well, I guess it wasn't bad like this. I need to chill on that. I think a lot of this feels like it's fine. I need to mess with the top a lot more. And just start turning stuff into moss. We have so much moss at our disposal. We also need to make sure... Do I have lichen on me? I do not. I will need that. But we'll focus on this a block at a time. Because I'm going to start needing tough, for instance, for some of this. And I'm just... I don't think I have 4 tough. I used to have 4 tough on me, I think. Long ago. Long back when. So this might end up a bit weird. We'll deal with this area more later on. I want this to be more stony at the top. Yeah, this is its own, like, mess. It's a mess. Because, yeah, yeah. Just trust me. You're not about this life. Don't worry about it. Yes, here. So we're gonna continue around the edges. As well, while I'm doing the entire top as moss, the moss will go down further as well. Just... Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. Once again, some of these, they can grow. I might even accidentally break one that already has a string under it. In which, if that happens, oh well, get wrecked. It'll just grow until it reaches the string. I don't know why I'm saying that as if, like, I've offended the string itself. Like, too bad. Cope. Get better. So I'll start doing this at the edges, because, like, I don't know. Like, this over here, I don't know if I like that. I feel like maybe we need more openers. Like, it is in fact funky to have a whole little thing. Like, it could even be a secondary bridge, I guess, if I wanted to. But if I wanted that, I could just build it the way I want it to be. So I'm not going to worry about it. So I'm not going to work with this. This area's all scuffed up. Bump. I need to fix up the spot. Prompto. Because it's pathetic. This is a pathetic land bridge situation. We'll find something else to do around here, but yeah. I saw that fly over there and thought it was my butterfly for some reason. I was gonna say, he found me. He got to me. I'm gonna ask Kitty later if there's a way. Or someone. Ooh, sorry. If there's a way to put the butterfly back in the jar. Or if it's like a modded thing where like you can only get that in creative or something and I just made a mistake. If I made a mistake, then I guess he's just free now. I guess he gets breathing privileges. I guess. I suppose that can be doable. Okay. Get rid of this, and we can always build it back if we want it. I feel like we might have fun with maybe the cave on this side even. I mean, we don't need to do too much, because, you know, it's an actual cave. It does just get darker as it goes on. And because it goes on for so deep and stuff, we don't even need to worry about trying to deepen everything. The effort we go to make stuff deeper is, like, less and less over here as we go. I think, maybe. Not really. I think each layer would get longer because, you know, whatever. An effort will be made, can be made, shall be made. I might use the backpack to play music. Because I will say, we will not have a lot of tunes in these times. Because the thing I have that separates audio is just not functioning anymore. It broke some things because my computer updated, so it just isn't up to date, and I just had to uninstall it. I had to give up on it. In not too long, I'm sure I'll eventually reinstall it, but not now. Not yet. Yeah, it was just breaking stuff. And then Spotify itself broke, in which that was an issue on its own. When I found out Spotify wasn't working, in which I had to fully uninstall it and download it through the Microsoft Store and all that, it was just annoying. I got it to work now on PC. But when I initially saw it didn't work, I'm like, well, that's kind of all I had. Time to get rid of the banana meter thing. And so now we just have copyright-free tunes until then. Or so I'd like to think. Every time not every time, but I keep getting copyrighted by Minecraft music. Like, I don't know if it's genuinely one of the background Minecraft songs, or if there is an error. Because it's one of those things where, like, YouTube copyrights me on stuff, and it sometimes is just not the song it thinks it is. And, like, on Twitch, when I get copyrighted for things, I have the ability to say, no, this is not Tuning Fork ASMR. This is the Phasmophobia EMF. I can just say, you've wrongly assumed what this is. YouTube, no. You're not allowed to say wrong. You have to say, oh, I own this audio, or oh, I have permission for this audio, or whatever. It's like, well, it sounds like I'm saying I have permission for what something is, for what you're claiming it to be, when that's just not even what it is. Maybe it's a me issue, maybe it's just a bit of a pet peeve. And, like, I don't even make money on YouTube anyways, so the copyrights don't actually affect me. Because normally the thing is about that is like, oh, if that happens, then, you know, any money that video makes will just go to the person who that copyright is. I think. That's how that works. But I don't make money from YouTube anyways, so it's fine. But, you know, I like to think to the future sometimes. Maybe future me will be like, man, I could make 2 more pennies. I'll become that person. I could have been making 5 more pennies worth than I am right now. I won't let myself become that person. Not yet. Maybe in a bit of time, but not now. Not yet. Because this is all just like a block lower, we're just gonna... Actually, I can go up there. Feel like that works along the edges. Sorry, this grass and stuff annoys me. I want no plants unless they were specifically placed by me, by moi. This isn't really following the wave of that's okay. It's fine. Over. Is this a cave entrance or a creeper hole? Find out next time. Certainly. I was gonna say, certainly there's coal somewhere. There is. Ha. I could get away from me, did you? I'm always... I'm 5 steps ahead, or whatever. The freaking avocado. Okay. I saw the end. I saw the end of the world flash before my eyes. For a second. For a second. It was all over. There was nothing else. I'll steal the copper when I'm at it. Why not? I also just forgot. I did that to make torches, and then I did nothing. Doing this because I do plan to cover this up, but I don't think spawning down there because I don't know. It's just annoying when mobs spawn and they're just in your house. Well, I guess in your house. It's just not anyone's house, but you know what I mean. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't know what I mean. That's okay. I don't know. Yeah, this is looking good to me. This is looking good. We are making progress. I feel like this could be extended. But we're not going to worry about up here as much. We're working about down there. Yeah, as we do that, let's focus on this weird area thing. Say we could put something here, maybe? Maybe this can have a use somewhere, somehow. I could see someone wanting to build with this. See if we can at least moss up our corners. There we go. And yeah, I'll turn this into grass, I guess, for the time. I'll do this later. Do I want to bother turning this into here? It'll be fine. Do I want to? Yeah, I'll extend it. Actually, that's alright to have that weird. It just works sometimes. It just works. Okay. I will say, there's so many things I've been thinking about since I've been working on... I'm still editing together the first stream of Begonia. Though, as I work on it, I do feel like I should definitely be able to get quicker with them as I go on. It's just the fact of I need to teach myself on how to deal with stuff when there's a longer term video. I initially didn't really want... I don't know. My brain... What is my brain? That is the question. I don't know. I've just been indecisive with things. Which is not at all what I was going to talk about. I'm just saying words until I can remember what I was going to say, but I just can't. I just can't remember. Well, this spot's here now. I'll find something for it. Maybe we can put a statue here. We'll see. Now, when it comes to the moss, I do want it to start creeping downwards. Just as I creep down the sides of the walls to my death, apparently. Okay, but no. Start doing this. Everything's gonna go down by at least one. Can I go up a block? I can climb because of the pants. Okay. Here, we'll just let ourselves die. Loud sound warning. 1. Death. There we go. Sleep. It feels strange having the butterfly there. We come back and the butterfly's just wait. I might in a bit switch over to have copyright-free music. That's what just for the sake of background music. Because I have Minecraft music on, but it just doesn't want to play. Doesn't want to. I live in fear that I'm going to say that, and it'll just instantly start playing. I mean, like, that'd be beautiful, that'd be wonderful. If I'm like, Minecraft, please play music, and then it goes, okay, yeah, that's chill. And then it plays music, you know? Careful. Not 5 experience for me. Anyways, I'm sure you guys are gonna get what my goal is. Maybe, kind of. Gonna have to get back above again. I forget I can just climb. I can just climb. That is just a thing I can do. I want to get rid of this flower. Get rid of this flower. Didn't want it there, didn't want it there. Also, maybe even more than just... Yeah. Anywhere from like 1 to 2 deeper than it is. Which, much easier to do when it's in a weird thing like this. Also, I'm not going to keep that long. That's just convenient. Can I do that? And then... Okay, let's not do that. We're going to mine here and then mine that and then because that's fine with me. I might start offhanding the moss. I don't do that. Actually, I have a pickaxe. Like, I know it's obvious, but like, I'm trying to think. I tried to think. It happened for a second, but I lost it. Yeah, this is working out. So, under the things that are moss... Okay, this is gonna start happening a lot, alright? We're gonna have to just be used to this. We're gonna have to very quickly get used to this. Or, we just cover the ground in scaffolding or something. Wait, can't you make... Is it with this rope? Is it possible to make, like... Also, can I get the same rope back? Because you get 4 rope from that. Yeah, okay. We'll do that. Can you do the same with this rope? I don't think so. Did not think so. Okay. I want to know if there's, like, other things of that sort. Because what is this from? We don't get to know what mod that's from. It's a secret. Okay. Well, that's not very useful, if I'm honest. We might just keep that then. And we'll start filling the ground. Yeah, we'll start filling the ground with scaffolding bits occasionally. Stuff to not grow yet. I might start throwing these as I come because there's so many. And I think it would be funky just to have tons of rainbow chickens around. Like, I think they start to spawn anyways, but if we had just extra. Just for fun. Just to have. I also do want normal eggs, though, because I want to tame a raccoon. I have no idea. I don't think it would work with the modded stuff. And I have no way to find out, because it always takes 50 tries for me. Okay, well, we have a cat waiting to join us. Okay, forget that the... Contain it! Okay, give me a second, if you can still hear me, even. Yeah, let me just turn that off for a second. Okay. I'm so sorry. I apologize to you for manhandling the camera. Katini does not apologize, though. She says she does it on purpose, honestly. It's true. It's true. Could you go somewhere that's not here? I could just not wear headphones. That could be a thing I do. Maybe not today. Maybe not today. With the freaking mess I've acquired because of how hot it is. Not today. I look bald with this. I think I just clipped off my last brain cell with that one. I'll undo these and I'll do them again. I've lost it. I think I've lost it. I feel like I'd be so much quieter. Maybe that'd be a good thing if I got quieter, I'm not sure. If I didn't have the headphones on. Because then I'm not, like, muffled. Because I can hear myself, of course, but I'm muffled. I just look bald because you can see it between the hair. Anyways. Okay, we're functioning. Back to work. Back to work. That's what I'm gonna do. So the continued drive-bys spots again. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself this time because I'm scared that it makes loud noises. Or not, actually. I'm gonna stare at you. We're gonna make this personal. Really? Really? Hello. Can I set that up here? I know, I know. I don't know why you're yelling at me though. Guys, can you help? What did I do here? Oh, I know why. Move that over there. Nope, it's just under more wires. Okay. We're gonna put you guys somewhere else, and then I'm gonna untangle this after I mute it so you don't have to watch the struggle. Sound good? I'm gonna hope I'm in camera. I don't know. Just stay there. Stay right there with the guy. Stay there. I'm gonna... Oh, you're down there. I'm gonna work this out in a second. Just sit here. There we go. Got it figured out. Had to let down my hair because it was hurting the tippy top of my head a little bit. I'm so sorry that it's just dead silence. I guess Minecraft just didn't want to make sound anymore. I didn't have a say in that aspect. Well, good to go. You know what? For the silly, let's put these back in. I could just try and connect them to my headphones, but I just don't feel like doing that right now. That'll do. And that'll just have to do. Let's go. Minecraft. Minecraft. And you know what? I will get up some copyright-free music for these trying times. For these trying times. Because we needed my playlists. I go down and what are these? Background stuff. There we go. The lo-fi hip-hop chilled music. I do wonder, has this same account made other ones though? They have. Because I know the specific one I use is the exact same one Kitty uses. And if this works for all of these, like if other of these are also copyright free, then that's gonna be great. We'll change it up. Ooh, we didn't even get an ad on this one. Okay, let me unmute. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't know why I'm not subscribed to them. That should work. I might need to turn that down. Because I look over it and it looks like it's loud. I'm gonna hope it's not that loud. I look like I go louder than it is though, so hopefully that's that. Okay, this all seems good. I guess I was thinking about making like just a netting like situation, so it's good. I'm gonna assume that's for that. I'm not gonna mess with that. I just didn't need it over here. I just didn't need it over there. I'm gonna give up on that. Okay, I'm gonna get on the scaffolding and do stuff actually. Like up here. I'm so sorry if you hear my dog though, but I don't know what she's angry about. But something just pushed her to her limits. I can't do with the shovel because it can't make a path block if it's on the side of something. That there. Guess that there doesn't really matter. It's just a peculiar corner, but we can work with that. I might start going a bit overboard with the moss. But it's because I can literally just easy peasy remove that later. Which thing did I hold down? Is that? Okay, that one. I don't know my left and right, my bad. Okay, red light. Another person taken out by stream elements for no Zalgo text. Weird day. Weird day for chat. Weird WeChat. I don't know. I find it funny that I didn't initially... I don't know, I just didn't drink orange soda that much to begin with. But then me and Kitty kept talking about orange soda. Because, well, over in Germany, it's more yellowish. It looks more like orange juice. Over here in America, it's radioactive. We have a bright orange, bright radioactive. At least currently we do. Things might change. I mean, today is the 4th of April, 2025. I have orange juice. No, I don't. It's not juice. It's a soda. I have orange soda. We'll remember this. We'll remember this day. Can I remove this? Yes. Anyways, but me and Kitty would keep talking about it because, you know, haha, funny, comparing and contrasting random stuff in Germany compared to random stuff in America, because we do that a lot. Because it's just interesting. There's so many random, like, American companies that we learn is German. Some random things that were over here that went over to Germany, and then Germany said we don't like that, and then it comes back over here. We can't just fail. We learned the whole lore about, is it East? I don't know if it's East and West. Is it East and West? Aldi West, Aldi East. Or it could be North and South, I'm not sure. But something like that. There's 2 Aldis. And we learned that over here we have an Aldi, of course. But apparently the other Aldi became Trader Joe's. Like, it's the same 2, but they came over and then one of them switched names, I think. Something like that. Oh no. Maybe I'm not entirely learning what's going on. But we're acquiring info of sorts anyways. And I think it is fun. I love learning fun facts with the homies. Oh, now there's Minecraft music. Too bad. It's silenced. That might not stay that way. Actually, I can make that go lower. And then bam. See how that goes. Okay, I don't like the way where stuff is in that spot, so we're gonna move over. This has become just a really weird corner because of all the string. I made my life a little difficult. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think my goal is I'll let this be as it is. And then... Actually, this should have been what went down, and then this could still be that.
If it scares me, then it's probably right.
Oh, why do I have an ad? Yap. Shut it up. Why'd you put an ad in the middle of it? Why'd it restart? No, wait, it's only 7 minutes in. Oh, because it's like 11 hours. Goodness. I think they're all 11 hours on this count list. Anyways. Oh yeah, but my goal is I'm going to place the moss. And I will use lichen, because next up I'm going to put mossy stone, and I'll put lichen in between them so it kind of like blends them together more. Yeah, when I put down the stone, I'll figure out where I want stuff to be better that way. Until then, we're just having all the edges moss. Because I don't know, I like the idea of the top being moss. And then, like... I'm sorry, the background music caught me off guard with that. What was that one? Chill out, bitch, chill out. Like, I don't want it to be too chill. But, like, chill out, okay, you know? Don't get too creative now. What are you gonna do? Think? Think around here. Don't you dare make me think. Figured that wasn't gonna make it to there, but I wanted to see anyways. Should I let that be 2? I don't feel like it should be 2. It's back stuff. And I don't think this is gonna continue on. So it's just yinky yonky yoink. Let's do one up here so it can be closer. I think 15 is a good number. When that at the bottom becomes 15 is when I'll stop this. Oh, that's a lovely number, actually. I'm putting the bed over here. We're moving the bed. I will not tolerate this. Ooh, we can put it in the house, actually. Look, obviously I'm not sleeping there. Obviously it's not an actual safe place, but it's a funky okay, I had half a bed for a moment. It's a funky spot to keep things. And it'll make it quicker to go about it. You gotta be silly. You gotta be silly. You gotta be... I don't know why that was the words I went to. Oh, goodness. Oh, I'm inside the torch. Okay. And then you click shift. You sit on the scaffolding and you hold down shift. I'm so beautiful. Not saying that not being green is any more beautiful than being green, but I maybe have a preference to if I could have my outfit. There's one less me. There's one less me out there. If I could have those colors here, please. Please, I miss my pastels. This is one of the colors I wanted it to be. Ooh. Nice, beautiful ones. Wait, if I make like a proper ego... Like I said, I still want to make a new starting suit, but I've just not done it. I'm too busy trying to edit the one stupid video thing, so I've just not done it. That should be moss. No. Okay. I'm gonna go this way, and then we're gonna go this way a little bit. Perfect. Oh. The dirt lied to me. The dirt told me lies. And I believed them. All of them. Never again, dirt. Never again.
When it came time to take things to the next
Oh, once again, these areas... Why am I getting ads? Chill. Every 6 minutes there's an ad? YouTube, don't test me. I'll turn on ad block. I wouldn't do that. Or would I? I'll never tell. Totally didn't hear the video restart. Once again, it's gonna be very vague what it's gonna look like on this side. Because I might, once again, stick more with the stone if the water's here and yada yada yada. It's not the area I needed it to be. Okay, good, fine. We're living. We thrive! We thrive. Okay, we should start making our way around. I'm gonna start over here. Because it's become such a mess what's over by where the waterfall will be. Because I kind of want to make it like darker blocks in there and whatever. So we'll just deal with that later. We'll deal with that when we get to it. Get to it when we get to it. This one's gonna be more than 15. We're gonna wait till it gets to like 10. Okay, 10 was a bit much. 10 was a bit much. Anyways. Okay, I think I did well in this area. Kinda just is fine. Here, let that. Now, I don't want that to hang out. I think I would let this. And then I can go back to that. So that way it's... I don't like the extreme drops or changes between stuff. Okay, whatever. I can jump up on these bits here. It's not what I want to do. Okay. So it works if I hit the wall with the moss, then it's like, okay, we're not doing that then. We're trying to be chill. We are being chill. We were being chill. I see some distance. I'm like, please don't hit me while I'm not looking. Okay, we're good. We're good. We are good. We are chill. We are thriving. Or I could launch myself off the side of something. Okay. Okay. So this area is kind of okay already. Some of it is alright. Okay, I'm just gonna do the skin over there. I forgot. I used to have a method to my scaffold, and I just didn't anymore. Perfect. Bam, 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 beep, bop, boop, boop, bop, bop, boop. Beep, bop. Felt like I was pushing it. So here will be a new section. Okay, it feels like we can't even do full 15. I think that's definitely pushing it a little bit. Or I could run out of shovels. That's cool too. And to those who saying I should have better tools, why? Why? Because any better tool I have, yes, it won't disappear as quickly. But it'll still disappear. It won't be permanent. Okay, I'm gonna do a new one just because I don't want to battle. The the vines. Vines. Me with using stone hose for mossing the hole. It's just easier to get more this way. There we go. Perfect. I'll say that the second I become someone who has renewable tools, there's gonna be just fishing streams. It's just gonna be endless fishing streams. It'll be like, well, I did all the building off camera. You get to join me while I fish for experience. Also, stone hoes are just the fastest tool. You don't get much faster. Yeah, hose lasts longer, but I only need 5 stone hoes to put my the moss. You just don't want to. Exactly. That's how mine stuff works, especially beginning game. When I'm mining, I'm replenishing myself. I tend to need to make sticks anyways for making torches and things. So then that in itself as well replenishes itself. I'll have torches. I have the handles for my tools ready. I have all the whatnots. Wow, not too much. Feel like... Does this feel right to me? I feel like this corner, something's funky with it. I feel like this could go up and not matter. We'll see. We need to start making mossy stone. We have a lot of stone, so I'd say... Honestly, we could... Do we want to use what we have? Excuse me, do we want to use what we have left to do that? I guess 4 stacks would be too bad. I'll do that much. And mossy cobble to the list of things that'll replenish themselves. I think we're gonna be ready to go. Do we want to start from over here? I guess we can try to start from over here. I don't really want to though, because I don't like it over here. I can't find this. Okay. I'll say, which of these is my original? That one was my original. So I'm going to start from over here again. What, you know? And back to Bob. I can get it from areas like this. As I say, there's some areas where I would take the coal, but I feel like I would mistake it for thinking that's how I want something to be formed. Like, I could just change it later on when I'm like, that don't look right. But it would annoy me for how long it would probably be like that. Be too long, it'd be too long. Fine. You know, we'll collect the zinc while we're at it. Why not? Zinc is good for create copycat blocks. And we'll fill this with stone because I feel like I don't feel like lighting up, wasting a torch just for that small bit. And I think Kitty would also kill me if she knew that there's little holes like that. Perfecto. This needs to be filled up like there. I don't know what's going on there. Definitely is a lot to be changed around here. Now I'm gonna go up and I might change that a bit, just a bit. Just a bit. Perfect. I live! It's fine, I live. Okay. Now then, this area. What's happening? Okay. I feel like 2 is the number for the mossy stone. We're gonna make it 2 under each. Bam. 1, 2. Yeah, that'll work. It's fine, it happens. We slip. We slip, we stumble. And we get back up again and we're fine. Okay, I'll let this one go. Because I feel like this whole part being very even looking is just bothering me. Yeah, that works out. Two. I'm gonna... I don't even know. Okay, let's... Ooh, creeper! Hey, buddy. Looking green as ever. Lovely. Did you do something with your scales? Do you have scales? Your fur? Your grass-looking being bits? Yeah, very cool. I love what you did with that. Could you do that somewhere else? Where did I have like a single scaffolding missing somewhere. More dirt for me. I love me more dirt. Well then. A single scaffolding was lost in the process. There it is. I found where it is. That's okay. Okay, I got close enough and I stepped it up. That's good. That's good for me. I think that's fine. I think this one's good. I still like the spore blossom little particles that keep reaching where I am. Well, I don't reckon anyone's gonna end up actually down here. I think it's still nice. It's still a nice little treat. We'll let this one go down just a moment. Just turn it to more. Okay. Well. Now with weird little block placements like that, it's really hard to tell if it was an accident or if I had like a vision. Because I very well could have planned to put like an upside down stair under there or something. I'll remove it for now. I don't think anyone's gonna care too much about it. Except for me, I'll care. I'm always gonna care. Yeah, that's what I do. I care. I have feelings, no emotions. Empathy. Empathy. Okay, it's gonna be 2 here. 2 there. So hopefully this will be much better when I do have the lichen. Because in that way it'll blend together more, and then if some areas I'm a little still just a bit about. Okay, we'll get that dirt when we aren't like this. That's okay. Hey, this is why we moved the bed closer for times like this. Should have been. Why do I keep pressing I? What does I do? I does nothing. Yeah, I does nothing last I checked. O does that. No, wait, I opens backpacks, but it won't do it because I'm not in an inventory right now. Hello, my single vine. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your vines! Okay. Boop. Yeah, we need to fix that dirt. That dirt needs our help. Stat. There we go. The dirt has been helped. This could have gone lower, I think. Two there, two. This feels like this is gonna work. I definitely need to mess with it. That edge is not looking the best in that area. It's just too straight. It's just too straight. I just didn't need to extend it the way I did, but I guess I have now. Please. I didn't want to have to do it like this. It gave me no other choice. I could also just not broken that block, you know. You don't always get to choose how they crumble your cookies. But maybe I wanted my cookies crumbled. I don't know what I'm on about. I might look at some past times I've done this to remember what I do after this and the lichen. Because I either do this and I either go to like stone. Go to like just proper stone. Of course it's like a middle ground. Might even get some tuft might be further down. I might even use bricks, stone bricks. Cobblestone and andesite get mixed in a lot for fun. We'll see. Guess depends on where I'd plan for the water to be. I just feel like it would make sense for the... just the area above the water line to end up being... Why is this just not right? I feel like for interest, we're gonna put a little extra block there. Yeah, and then that'll be a like and it'll be all good. All good and dandy. Let me actually eat some before I fall off again and perish. Okay, we have... I need... there. One there, I think. Two here. Two here. Two there. And then two more of that. Did I tell you I knew it was gonna happen? Okay then. We'll begin our work from this side again. Because once again, this area is kind of a mess. It's not really going to keep it the way it is. It's going to change over time. We're also going to need a lot of bone meal, but I think we'll be able to make some very easy. Very easy. I might die before I get to that. Okay. I need to remember, I don't have to do it right next to it. I can do this kind of centered, so I can go in both directions. Like, I can spread out this way and this way. Once again, I didn't do a lot. I'm also not good at predicting how far I can go. I think it's like 5 blocks out from where you start. But I'm not going to actually pay attention to how many blocks I have. Starting to feel like I definitely made a lot more mossy stone than I'll ever need. There's a world where that maybe worked. There's a world where maybe it fell and I could stretch on. I think it hit the torch, didn't it? Yeah, maybe. I don't know exactly what hit that one. Bad luck. Bad luck hit that one, that's what. We love to moss it up. I'm gonna just take this copper, because why not? Why not? Why not have the collections of things? Because we can just have the collection of things. One day we'll need copper to build something, and we're gonna be like, oh wow, I'm so happy that me, Ego the Awesome, has gotten all that copper. I mean, I also know there's other people that are needing copper for things, so I guess I could maybe even lend them some if they ask nicely. There we go. Perfect. With the sound of that hit, I thought I was going to take damage, but I think I'm okay. Oh, why are my pants? Okay, it's not that bad, not that bad. I want to make sure, because I'm like, these are very useful pants for, like, building and stuff. And I'm going to get real sad if I ever break them from just falling off something. 2, 2, a 2. We're gonna have fun. I'm gonna put an extra spot there. Keep it interesting. Keep them guessing what's next. Okay, there we go. Okay, I got trapped under there, so that's fine. I was like, I'm making quicker progress with this than I thought I would. It's not a bad thing. Because luckily with a project like this, I'm not going to run out of things to do. As well as the fact that it's definitely not my only project. I know for a fact it's not my only project. Oh, I already did that. Mark that off the list. Okay, I want to make a chick coop, candles, working on spore blossoms, working on stables, not yet. Camera, we need to do that. Centipede legs, you can still do that. They're gonna leave it, where's that? Make river, field paper down. Working on that playground, make house, give Nebby bluestone. I did do that. Did that off stream. Love it, love it, love it. Love that makes the bee's knees actual knees. It's just gonna forever be like 3 pages behind everything else. It's just gonna be a secret. Although I think for that, I think that was related to the thought I was having of like, what if I made a place where I somehow sold honey-related things or whatever, but I'm actually just evil? What if I was evil? I don't want to be evil. But what if I was evil, hypothetically? Okay, the world told me not to be evil, I guess. I suppose. I don't see the fun in it, but okay. Why is that there? I guess that works for both of those, but that makes me want to put an extra there. No, nothing makes much sense to put there, but I'll do it anyways. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. I could just let this go longer a couple spots, because who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me? No one, actually. No one. It's not gonna, yeah, it's not gonna go that way. Is that not orange? I don't remember. We are running low on the mossy stuff, but I think we have just enough to keep on. Keep on keeping on. Yeah, that works. Okay, so I have, I feel like I should have an image somewhere where I can see one of my past saves. Not my past saves. Well, you know, like a screenshot from a past build that I can use for my own personal reference. Just maybe. I mean, I have some old stuff from the... I don't even remember how I did the Baldur's Gate. I don't remember. If I remember correctly, I guess I did save tough for the bottom, probably. Yeah, my stuff just goes to, like, cobble, like a line of cobble. Yeah. Which I wish I remembered soon, because that would have been so much easier to do while doing this. It's fine. I think we'll be quite fine on that front. We don't need this anymore, so that can go back in there. That's just not what I need to get rid of. I need to get rid of that. And I think instead my plan will be... How much did I just get rid of at once? I want to go... Wait, let me open my menu for one section. There. I want to go to the pit. I don't know if we need more cobblestone. We probably don't. But over at the pit, I think we can put... We can just start smelting just endless stone. Just infinite stone smelting. And I'll probably bring moss with me, and I'll probably take the compost. I'll take lichen. And that way I can farm moss and farm lichen and all that stuff while I'm at it. Because I realize I won't be able to leave the pit while doing that. Yeah. So, hello, composter. What can we put in you? Oh, we always have sense to spare. Figured. I just want to make sure I got that thing out of it before I waste it. Just picking you up. Oh, maybe. I could take this whole, like, little contraption, but it doesn't work without... We'll figure it out, we'll figure it out. Just trust, just trust. Stone back in there, we'll put that in there, because I don't think I need more moss like that. I don't think I need any more of that either. This can stay up there. Just cobblestone in this. We're gonna throw those in there. And we're gonna take stuff out of here that I clearly don't need to worry about right now. And we'll put that in there. Maybe. We'll see. Sorry, my brain is not braining right now. It's good to me. So we can... We'll keep that on us to compost later, I guess. So these are food items I just didn't have before, I guess. Too bad that this is just not very organized, but it's how it goes, how it goes. And then I just don't know why I took this out. I feel like I see that and I forget what it is sometimes. All seems good. I think we'll quickly do a little bit of fishing. Some light fishing just to get some XP. I'd like to get to at least 5. And then I'll go over, just because of teleporting and all that. Ooh, and while we're at it, let's make sure we have our flax nice and pops. 2, 3. It's just not what I needed to do there. That's just not what I wanted to do. I need to remember to close this crafting table someday. Someday I'll remember. So I'm checking to make sure that there's no catfish under here. So if I have all my... everything I catch gets eaten again, I'm gonna rage. I will rage and then quit. It's those things that happen next to next... I'm gonna rethink that one. It's those things that happen back to back to each other sometimes. It's just... it's a bit of a pattern, Just a bit. It is insane how quickly time goes by when I'm on here. I mean, I don't know what time I started this, but it's 8 p.m. already. I guess we're almost 2 hours in, so it'll be like 9 p.m. by the time I'm done. Which feels like a good time for me. Because I like to, I don't know. A good, like, last hour to chill out before 10, and then I can watch YouTube. Probably just continue on the Begonia video. I'm like 30... I was about to get the exact amount. 36 minutes, 57 seconds, and 17 milliseconds or something into the editing out of, like... I don't know the exact ending. It's like 51 minutes long, maybe. I'll probably cut out some more stuff, add in some other things. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. I feel bad. I keep wanting to talk about random stuff about it. And I'm starting to feel like I might just post the video when I'm done with it. Which, I mean, of course you would expect. What else are you going to do with the video? But I was originally going to be like, oh, I'll get like 5 or 10 Begonia streams edited and then saved. And then I can start doing one like once a week. So that way it's like a pattern and we have consistency. You know? Because I believe that's probably how the YouTube algorithm would prefer it to be. If you upload like once a week, or I would almost maybe do it once every other week. Because I'm kind of slow with my editing. Well, I feel like I would be quicker and will be quicker on more videos. I got like a rhythm down to certain things. It's just the fact that the first stream was just so... I don't know if boring is the right word. It was very drawn out in a way. Because everyone was on. And so you instantly begin with everyone's there, and everyone has this energy, and everyone's bouncing around everywhere. No one knows what to do. Nothing is like consistently happening. Well, I mean, things are consistently happening. But, like, no progress is being made. Nothing, like, worth writing home to. And then by the end of it, everyone, or at least to me, and a few other people. Not everyone. There's people who love to socialize. But at least me, I had a social battery, okay? By the end of that, having every person on the server on at once, almost, I just couldn't, I could not keep up with that. And so by the end of it, I was just out of it. I kept running off doing my own thing. But because I spent the whole time talking to people, the second I'm doing my own thing, I'm like, I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know how to have a thought for myself. It was just a lot. But I remember, if I remember correctly, by the time I got to the second stream on the server, I had a place that I finally settled down at. Which isn't this place, which is going to be the painful bit of looking back and seeing me work on all this stuff just for it to, whatever. I'm tempted to still go back to my original place that was going to be a base and finish off the terraforming. Or I'll save that there, and if I have a future project I want to do that I don't want to be over here and I don't want to be by spawn, maybe I'll go and do that. Which I will say the last time I was on, I saw by spawn, someone already has a shop. Which has me be like, God, I gotta do a gold shop already. But I have to make a design for a gold shop then, on how I want it to be. I can surely figure out something. Once again, I have one, like, vague shop design I have in mind. And then if I just keep doing that, like, I like the idea of just having a big photo on top. Oh, I could draw a shop logo or something. I could also just have a big image of an... I think I would just build an ingot, actually. I feel like that'd be better. Did you need something, sir? I don't think I have anything that you need. Also, I am at 5 experience. I'm gonna kill this guy, because he's in my vicinity, and I don't want him to be. Thank you. And where was that catfish? You're not the one I was looking for. You'll go too. Don't drown, don't drown, don't drown. Don't drown, I said! Yeah. Yeah. Also, I'm surely gonna upgrade this fishing spot at one point. This is just the one thing from my original place that I had that I wanted to bring over. Just to be like, this is home. This is home. There we go. So I definitely feel like we're not in the best fishing spot to actually get treasure. Oh no, do tripwire hooks count as treasure? I'm gonna look that up now. Actually, not now, not here, because I hear the drowned, and he probably can and will come onto land and beat me up. He's gonna beat me up when I'm not looking. So yeah, oh, I forgot there's not a bed here. Anyways, I don't look up, because if that counts as treasure, then maybe I just have bad luck. Minecraft farm. Treasure. Fishing. Okay, that counts as a junk item. Okay. Never mind. Okay, then. First of all, I can snatch that. I'm gonna eat some potato. Some potato. Make our way out. Gonna go to the pit. We have a solid 6 XP. Let's go. Gonna go into here. And take damage, I guess, from something. We're gonna let this do some smelting. I can just put them in this way, because there's just not that much stuff. But I will set this up, and I feel like I can benefit from... another... something. How do you make a barrel? We could just make a chest. It's probably cheaper to make a chest. We're just gonna make a chest. I don't think we're gonna need a double chest for what we're doing. I do want another hopper, though. Okay, we're gonna need another chest. Actually, we're gonna need a second chest. Perfect. Yeah, we're gonna move this by one. Move it down by one, I mean. Is that, could I do it like this, even? Just so it's a little less tall. Like if I put seeds in here. Okay, no, they're not going in there. If I put the seeds in here. Okay, yeah. I could also just not use the barrel. I think I could just load stuff into the hopper. It's fine. There's stuff still in there a bit. Because when it's done, I'm going... start just filling it with cobblestone. I feel like 2 lines of this would work out fine. I just got so much coal from that because I think they got stuck in there. Just do that because why is it not? It is thick. Okay. Got that stuff in its lines and its places. Got that. We have stone. Now, see, the one thing I needed for the lichen was the lichen. I would maybe have benefited from that. Just a bit. Which is once again why I made sure I had extra room on me so I could, you know, get the... I just picked up dead squid bits, didn't I? Yep, I picked up extra ones. Also, let me look over here. I want to not forget this place exists. Also, I want to check if anyone ever moved into the tent. Or if anyone ever found it. Because I don't know, I think that's funky. Funky, funky, funky. Because it's still here, like, welcome to Egos, howdy camp, I send you that for videos, to your husband's that, remove and add footer. Yeah, this area, I don't know why I did it like that. I mean, I know why, because I wanted to put a bridge. But it just really sucks. I can do better than this. If I ever want to build here, I'll probably do better than this anyways. It is so much dirt. It just hurts to know how much dirt and how many torches was used in this process. How much was put everywhere. Just to be abandoned. To be left alone. Never to be used. Okay, I'm gonna go back to here. I'm gonna go collect all lichen. And I say 3 stacks. 3 stacks are a good shout. Which means that's how much bone meal we're gonna need. Which I could use bones, or I could have more fun and I can instead farm my why can I not think what it's called? The moss. I can farm the moss. Okay, this stuff is angering me. Do I have normal pants? I do have normal pants. I'm gonna switch to my normal pants. I'll set that there just to hold them. Just to hold them. How do I get more coal? I don't know where I'm getting some of this stuff from, if I'm honest. Maybe I will make a thing for moss. What's more? I'll just use this. Easy peasy. Easy peasy lemon my squeezy. Continue my little stairs. Actually, while I'm at it. Also, yes, you will hear mob sounds down here. Just don't care. Just don't care about it. Because this is an area where no one is. So, if things spawn, I don't care. They'll despawn once I'm gone. Everything in the world would have benefited if I just grabbed the 2 instead of all that, but, you know. It's just what happens sometimes. It's just what happens. So I'm gonna regret this a little bit. It's gonna make me a little sad that I can't collect all my granite and whatnot. At the same time, because of how small this definitely isn't gonna be the only pit, or I can even extend it. Like, if I need a block that specific, I'll be bound to get it. Because look at all the andesite around here, though. There's so much. For what? For what? Ah, that yummy yummy sound of the magnet picking up everything, everywhere, ever. Have I ever considered closing this? There we go. I do consider it. I consider it after I've been wronged by it. Just because there's so much andesite, I might actually go up and... It's here. Forgot I kind of did it so it won't do that. I need to click that off. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna be like, what's wrong with me? Why can't I do it? Do I need all this carpet? I don't think I do. But I'll keep it just in case. Just in case. Just in case. All of these I don't need. That'll probably be it for now. Oh, because I remember I also needed... I'm trying to collect bone meal for... whatchamacallit? For the lichen. I forgot that was my main goal. I got distracted being like, my andesite. What are we gonna do without all our andesite? Where am my andesite? Here's my andesite. I don't have a lot, actually. Also might take my last bit of this and also throw it. Okay, see, look, there's a limit kind of thing. Maybe to what goes in there. I need a second one of these soon enough. I say certainly I can get more. How much more can I get out of a stack? Starting to think 3 stacks of lichen might have also been a bit much of an idea. Maybe I will just use the bones. I don't know if I want to do all this. Here, just for me. Just for me. I'm gonna do this proper. I'm gonna do some mining. Some light mining. Because it makes me happy I fell. No, I didn't. Well, I did. I definitely heard the falling sound effect of taking damage. But I don't know how I fell precisely. So say, we'll see if we can mine down the levels down to at least here. This is very much just a grindy, just chillin' stream. Grindy, chilling. I don't know if those things really go together or not. So I got my spots, my things go. It's my lovely, quite lovely. Oh, but I still work on the like. Because that way I can at least show. It's okay. I don't know how long it'll take to smelt all that stone. It probably shouldn't take an entire hour. You should definitely get a bit of results of what's gonna go on. And what's going to go down. And then later I'll properly AFK somewhere and let it do it. There you go. Always have to start at 4, and I think it does best. Oh, it would do best if I did 4 this direction, actually. Where it's with the stairs. Because I like to do it in rows of 3, in which then when I do it on the side where there's the stairs, it's basically 3 until you get to a very end point. But because I believe I probably made this perfect chunk, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we're in a good chunk. Oh, where are the blue lines for? I mean, like the dark blue lines. I don't know. We're gonna remove that. Can I remove that? I might have accidentally clicked T. In which F3T, it doesn't hurt anything, it just refreshes the textures. But I wasn't willing, I wasn't ready to try and refresh my textures right now. Just wasn't what I was looking to do. Well, I hope you guys like the color red, because we might be staring at it for a little bit. Minecraft decides to die? Nah. F3G. I know how to play the game. I know how to turn off chunk borders. Well, if we for some reason had any texture issue somewhere, we wouldn't now. We wouldn't now. If there's a secret chest at a base somewhere that we've not seen yet that was shadowed all along, well, now it's not. I said that wouldn't affect anything that we're just not at, I don't think. I don't think it works like that. Like the texture on everything. The texture on everything for the lighting sucks. Does it? I will say, I think I do have my settings for where the lighting isn't smooth on purpose, so I can function. I do find it so funny looking at. I feel like I feel bad that I keep talking about my past streams and comparing stuff. But you'll find out, at least, I mean, I'm sorry, you'll find out. If you were either there on the first day when I was in Begonia, or if you've seen the VOD of it, the quality sucks. My OBS could not handle me moving fast. I think there's at some point where I either updated OBS or I had to reinstall it or something. And so for a good while, my streams just sucked. When I stayed still, it's fine. When I moved too quick, pixelated. My face doesn't have features. I look like I'm asking you to collect 8 pages for me real quick, you know? It was just not looking good. And because you know, it was the first day and there's all the mods and there's gonna be all these people, I didn't want to bother with stuff. So I'm sorry, I just fully forgot what I was saying in the middle of talking. That's not good. Let me reconsider. Yeah. So I had all my settings turned down low. So my leaves aren't see-through. I didn't have clouds probably. I probably can make the lighting smooth now if I wanted to. Because that's the thing now, is that now I can do this and say, let me know if I'm incorrect. But I believe I can do this and I can move and do this and it should still be smooth. I should still have a face. Doing this shouldn't remove the features of my being. At least I hope not. If it does, hey, fun party trick. Slender mode activated. Let me show you. I don't know what I was gonna add there. Who can't function without smooth lighting? But just let me look. Which I will say, this is what the settings will look like. This is modded because, yeah, to make it easier to make things different. I did make it where leaves are fancy now. Particles are still decreased though. I guess I can turn on smooth lighting. There you go. How do you feel now? The lighting has been smoothed. Extended. That's so weird. I was so used to each block having its own light. I almost might turn it back off. Just because. We'll see how long this lasts. It's just because I like being able to tell more easily which blocks aren't lit enough. But I guess I can probably, like, eye it about and be like, oh, this area is a bit darker, or whatever. I mean, and then also with the lighting, it makes it easier to count when you can see the individual blocks, but I guess, well, as each stream I make on this server, I keep pumping up the settings when I realize I can actually function better than I thought I could. So, like, day one, everything's, like, just horrible. You can't, all the leaves are black and everything. And then today, it's like, you have smooth lighting now. You can see through your leaves. You might have particles. My particles are decreased, but you can see, like, torches, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I might have... Did I have particles? I feel like I had particles off or something at some point. Because I know I was helping someone with something, and I was doing the moss... It was for the Easter event. I helped Kitty build it. When I was doing the moss trick, where I have a torch, and you put the moss carpet over it, so you can't see the torch, but you still have lighting. Because, I don't know, when a whole area is like forest, it just doesn't look good just to have torches around, you know? And when my duty was to make the place look nice, I'm gonna make it look nice. But I never saw the particle effects. I didn't realize until a later point where I was looking at someone else's screen who was going through it, and I could see the torch particles going through the carpet. I'm like, oh, not so secret. I mean, it's still better than just having bare carpet out there, though. I stacked my pickaxes. At least it means less of them are all over the place. That still was not what I expected to have just done. Yeah, I said it. I said it. Couldn't keep it in any longer. Could keep it in any longer. They just had to know. It was a matter of time, really. I'll just do the whole dirt part. So I forgot you can get dirt from mining, which is good. I love having more ways to get dirt. Dirt. Can't believe there are times where I was like, I don't have enough cobblestone. But I do things like this, and suddenly I have cobblestone. It's gonna bother me now. And there's dirt there, and there's probably dirt like right there, and I don't know what. But, yeah. Actually, I think that's just lower ground. No, the openings over there. I thought that was a person for some reason. I saw movement, and I was prepared to look up and see someone peeking down at me. Which would be horrific because no one else is on. I got caddis and Futurama. That's what it is. Back when there's a random shadow creature that would pay me visits after hours. It was fun, though. It was fun. It gave me company, it gave me company. Even though the first time it happened, I thought someone hacked in, and I was like... I was losing it. I wish I had my camera on at the time. I wish I could see just the fear run through my eyes. Like, it would be horrible, because I know... God, there used to be so many crashes of the server. Because, like, there's just a moment in time where it was just a big thing where, like, every single stream, like, every other stream, someone would show up and crash the server. Like, they'd go in the chat, they'd follow bot you or whatever, and then say, this crash is brought to you by whoever their group is, and yada yada yada. It got personal as it went on. I still keep tabs on some of them, I think. I probably need to leave the server. Maybe they died, I don't know. I wanted to get the inside, I was trying to figure it out. But because of that, because the scariest part of when they do that, because I'm like, I just have to hold on for dear life. I'm just thankful each of those times. Like, there's a few times where other people on, and then they started doing it, like, more during the day. Because originally, it was only when I was streaming at night. Like, these type of hours, like now. They would get on, and they'd follow bot me. They'd follow me with usernames that had my username in them. It would... Because it would be things like EgoJordy is a... Or whatever. Like, they would put my username as a part of their username, but make it offensive somehow, or who knows what. Which is well, so like, it was scary. The first time it happened, it felt like a creepypasta or something. When you're there, playing Minecraft, streaming on Twitch playing Minecraft, like, guys, I'm placing blocks today. And then someone follows, saying, with the username, what? The username, EgoJordy, something, and then a second account followed saying, I don't know why it was. There's, like, so many different variations of this, but I think, like, at one point it's like, why did the server crash? Was the name of their username or something like that. And then the server crashed. It kicked me out, and I couldn't open it. And I remember just sitting there like, it was scary. Hackers, yeah, it used to happen so often. Like, it was funny to me at some point. But the first time... Because I know, goodness. I say, if anyone's ever heard of FitMC, for instance, from 2B2T, or whatever other people, I just mentioned him because I know he had a video on it. Because these people messed with us, and I tried to look up their stuff, and I'm like, oh no, it's an actual group, it's an organization! What do I do? There's an organization after me. Called the Fifth Column. God, they just sucked. They keep saying, oh, we go after racists, we go after this, go after that. What did I do? I existed. I didn't even say nothing about anything. Not only that, the account itself was Orson, I believe. The person who founded 2B2T and made the, at least I think so. I was gonna say, don't yell at me, but at the same time, they don't deserve the respect, because they all suck. If I get the information wrong, who cares? And I believe it was Orson or so, like, the person who, like, I don't know if necessarily founded the group, but he made the... I can't think, it's not a website, not an app, you know, like, whatever program would be the good word, that they use to look for servers and stuff. Where they... Basically, they see your username on Twitch, and if your in-game username is the same as your Twitch username, well, they'll look it up, and they'll find out if that username exists. If so, then they just put that IP and put it in a public server somewhere, or things of the search, and then tons of people try to join it at once. So normally it's mostly, luckily, we are a whitelisted server. If you're not whitelisted on the server, you can't get in. So they weren't getting in because of that. And then also, it's a modded server. So even if you are whitelisted, you have to have the exact mods that we have in order to get in. Which is, if anyone's ever curious, if you ever come on here and you try to ask someone specifically, like, some people probably might, I don't think some of them care. But normally, like me or Kitty specifically, if you ask us, like, can we have the mod list for your server? You don't get the mod list for the server. You don't get the official list of all the mods on here. Like, you can take a guess, you can take a gander as what's on here, but you don't get the actual full thing. Because we don't want someone to successfully be able to do that. Once again, you still would have to be whitelisted, but we want to make it harder for them. Because, yes, we... obviously. But anyways, so there's all those usernames that try to get in at once. Which I felt so bad for Kitty. Because on my end, I'm sitting here, username follow, like, Orson follows, I'm like, hey, welcome, ta-da-da-da-da. And then the second thing says, this crash was brought to you by the 5th column, is what was typed, I believe. And then, server crashes. Funny thing, the server doesn't crash permanently. I would sit there for like a good minute, and then I could get on the server again. Like, it just doesn't really... It's just... I learned over time, because it kept happening, that it's just a momentary inconvenience. Also, I still don't know how these guys take themselves seriously as well. Because I remember, like, he's meant to be this big bad guy. I remember going through his accounts, because once again, I'm just trying to figure out why they hacked us. Is there a specific thing that we did or can do just to prevent it in the future, you know? Like, anything like that. And I find this person's account. He has, like, a black and white picture of himself in, like, a suit. And he's, like, in a fancy photo, thinking he's all big and bad and all that. And was he typing? Well, it's like, well, I remember, I don't know. I know for sure I was scared. But my first thought is, they want a reaction. They're crashing the server for no reason other than it's funny to them to see if they can just bully small servers. Which, there's some bigger servers, I think, was it Hermit? I don't remember. I mean, technically, but because of the person that is, it's the whole thing. I know QSMP has been crashed by the 5th column before. Or something of the sorts. Like, it's just, no one's safe, really. I don't think it was Hermitcraft. I know someone who was on Hermitcraft has had a whole thing with them. And I don't know. I'm not getting into it. But still. At least I'm not getting into that part of it. It's just, it's... They're annoying. They're annoying people. They're annoying. Oh, but what I was saying is that they obviously want a reaction, so I'm not gonna give a proper reaction. I was just there, I'm like, what are you, a wizard? Why have you done this? That was a magic trick, or whatever I was on about. And then he types back, he's like, I am a wizard. So stupid like that, like, well, you did not like my magic, or whatever it is he typed back. I'm like, first of all, it does show that it's like an actual person at the time, like, responding to what I said specifically. But it's also I'm not taking you seriously when you crash my Minecraft server and say, did you not like my magic trick? I just remember the worst part, though, was being like, messaging Kitty and being like, Kitty, something happened while you were asleep. It was not good, to say the least. I might still have the clip. I might have one of the clips still on my channel. I don't think, I might have deleted them. Because at the time, it was consistent, like constantly. And so I didn't want to have just a clip out there of it happening to feel like I'm promoting them in some way or something. It was just so I could have the clip and then send it to Kitty to show her what happened. It was not good. But the thing is that when Kitty opens the console, like the server console, where it shows you everything, where it says this person got on, this person got off, there was like 1,000 like different usernames in a row saying that these people tried to get in the server, which they're probably all bot accounts, and that's probably how they crashed it, is by trying to get all these things to join at once, that it just overloads the server and it shuts down. Unless they're able to just shut it down through their thing, which I don't know. But both of those things happening at once, which is scary. I forgot. The reason I mentioned all this is because it was around that time where that was a big thing, that to have some fun lore moment, I'm chilling there. Like, I didn't know this was gonna happen, of course. As I said, I wish I did face cam more at the time. Because I want to see my expression to the actual fear of when someone joined the game and it's just like underscore, 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 like 7 underscores in a row, I believe. And I guess it was Kitty using a like separate account or like a nickname account or something, because she wanted to do some silly lore stuff. I remember seeing it and just pausing. And then she showed up because it was like, if you've seen the admin skin, I don't know if we've had the admin show up on this server or not. Like, you know, the admin. We'll find out if there's admins on here or not. Because if the Cat SMP had them, I think one other person maybe has interacted with the admins of the Cat SMP. I don't remember. I know we definitely had the admin people on Hardcore, Project Hardcore. Once again, the admin people, they're just like shadow creatures with like 2 shifty eyes. Because the eyeballs are on like an inner layer, and the outer layer is an entire separate thing. So it just makes it look like the eyes follow you wherever you go. That was a big thing, Moroccan man. He had his shifty eyes. Of course, for the sillies, I'm gonna add, because for fun, we say that this server technically could have lore on it. All of this is purely me talking about random stuff. Canonically, I don't know about the admin people or the shadow people, okay? This is just me recounting old tales. Or else I'd be very tempted to make a camera in the freaking thing and post and keep a photo of me of Moroccan man. Good times, good times. I think it's very funny. I think some friends or even some people in the server were like, not the hardcore server, back in the Caspi, I think we're jokingly simping even for the Moroccan man. I don't know. It was a whole thing. But I remember Kitty showed up, and I think Kitty somewhere messaged me on Discord or in my chat or something to tell me that she was the Moroccan man or something, just so that way I wasn't going to literally panic and get off or something, thinking that we were being taken over. Because just all the hackers and stuff recently, seeing a random username I've never seen before log on, like, it was it was a situation. Say, I'm sorry. I don't know how interesting this is or not. But, and I've probably told this story so many times, but, you know. And why did I even mention all that right now? I'm trying to think. I said all that because I'm like, all the hackers and whatever, whatever, because I remember Moroccan Man. I remember Moroccan Man because blah, blah, blah. Late hours like this, I would do things like this because I had a pit on there too that I would dig in. And the reason all this is mentioned is because I saw that flag move and thought someone was staring at me. Maybe I'm just a little paranoid. Just a little itsy bitsy bit. I don't know. See, maybe I need to stream on here even later, just to see if I get any friendly little visitors. But the server's active enough. I don't think I need little visitors. And lots of I said lots of them. The one visitor was kind of a lore thing. Sometimes Rick Astley would visit. Freddy Fazbear, Humpty Dumpty. That would be like through the server console. But there is a whole cast of who knows what who would visit me at like 10 p.m. when I'm on the Minecraft server trying to stream. Keeps me on my toes, keeps me on my toes. It was a good times, good times. Am I getting there? Where am I? Where am I trying to get to? We have 4 more layers to go, we'll see. I think after this layer, I might go back above and see how the smelting is doing. And then I don't know if I'll off-stream keep digging here or not. I might do it just to get to here, just so it's at a good flat place that I like. And then I'll probably work on my video and just watch YouTube, or who even knows what. I might even go to bed early, who knows? If I go to bed early, I don't mean sleep. I just sit in bed for like the next like, almost at 8 hours, yeah. Yeah, I don't sleep till 7 a.m. I'm so sorry, by the way. I look over here instead for the camera. Maybe I need to move the camera over here. You get an like side angle, actually. Get my good side. Oh, goodness. It is horrifically hot in here, I tell you what, right now. Not like horrible, horrible, but like it sucks. Okay, this should go to 4. I was saying, like, did I do it wrong? Why is it at 4? It is at 4, because we're at the stairs. So it actually did line up exactly where I wanted it to. Also, I realized while digging here then, because I was doing this for my moss, I'm doing the moss to get, bone meal for my lichen. And while I'm doing that, I'm also digging the stone. So I have more stone to make up for the cobblestone I'm turning into stone. It's excellent. It's wonderful. I say that like I don't have, and it have over a double chest full of cobblestone waiting for me. Like, I'm not in a drought. I'm just not running out, but, you know. I wonder, is it scary when I look into the camera? Is there a preference amongst the people upon if I look into the camera and make it personal? Or is it understood that I speak to chat when I look over here? Like, look in this general area. Like, it's under the cameras where I look. Sometimes, maybe I'll look at the camera. Maybe I'll do it more. Maybe I need to put a sticky note over my thing. Because I feel like my issue is I stare at myself when I talk. Because I'm just scared. I'm scared that I don't look human. Which becomes a problem. Because I'm trying to talk and I just can't. Is that the last of it? No, that is not the last of it. But either way. Just got that. We might put some of those in there for fun. And take that out. Take that out. Take those out. Up to that one. Put those in there. That can stay there for now. Probably okay, dude. Look at that, we're doing all good on andesite. We'll be back. Eventually. I'm gonna make stone a thing that I need to refill there. There we go. Have lichen, and I'm gonna use my bone meal. I'm gonna need shears as well for this, which is why I made 2. I forgot. Almost forgot. Not yet. Not yet. Whew. So we have extra bones. We're gonna get more lichen. I thought I was gonna cough, but I got better. I think over a stack should do. That'd be fine. It'll be fine with me. It'll be fine with me. If I do it up here. Or I could waste some of it, I guess. That's just not what I want to do. Okay. Oh, some of it went down there. Okay. Also, going up the wall is not useful. So I will have to do it on here. Because when it goes up the wall, then it's doubling up in a weird way. I want this to be there too, just so I can keep track of it. Just so I can keep track of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Got a lovely, like, snail trail going on here. Looks like a slug. A big slug is visited. From where? We'll never tell. I don't know what that would mean. Not threatening one bit. Not threatening one bit. Oh, I broke one of them with my hands, didn't I? That's a shame. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We have a perfect amount for that. Let's go. Okay, good. We have over a stack of those. We have stone and we have cobblestone. I'm going to keep this as well on me to use. And I think I'll sleep. Probably wouldn't hurt to quickly pass the night. Last thing I need is no creeper eating my lichen. I say that like that is an actual thing that can happen. If I die and I explode, my body's still there. And the creepers aren't going to explode in an area that could reach my lichen. It's just not an actual threat I have that I need to worry about, I don't think. That I think of. I'll remove that. I'm gonna keep that there. I'm gonna bring out my scaffolding. Ooh. My scaffolding. The probably wasn't the smartest way to go about that, but we lived. Look, we're probably gonna do this guy first. Could you not? Could you not? Sir, I just got rid of this. Would you consider not doing that? Okay. Anyways. So remember, I'm gonna... in the bottom row of each of these into cobblestone. And that's how I'm gonna mold this between the mossy stone and that. The rest will become normal stone under that. And that way, that's gonna be how I'm gonna fix all the terraforming bits that just look like whatever. That works out. And of course, as time goes on, I will spread more stuff about. But this is just for the, you know, the top bit. For this. I told you they hunger for my liking. Stay in your own feet. I was gonna fall into its zone. I was like, don't do it. No. Come on. Come on. There's no way. That's the one block I can't. There we go. About to say, no way. That's just not what block needed to go there. That's so sad. I just wasted my smooth stone on that. And now that isn't what needed to be stone. He knows. That was good. That was good for the soul. Did I break my anvil? I did. But did I heal my soul? Even more so. Even more so. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. Okay, we're not done here. Just gonna fix all this up. And you just won't really be able to tell. Let me put back on my spider pants. Good. I'm gonna go bam, 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 bam. Might have been to there. I don't remember exactly. It's gonna have a lot of stray bits. I'm gonna turn stuff like granite and andesite into it as well. Seems correct. Oh, as well. Fun, I want one more here. Okay, then. We're good. This area I'm not too worried about because it's gonna get lower anyways. Okay, we got a lot of fixing up to do with this one. Some of this I could have just done while I was talking. I did start to make it somehow more difficult for myself. So a lot of these areas, it's just gonna be pre-cobbled where I want it to be anyways. Which works for me. Kinda. I want that to still be cobbled. I think that worked out. The good thing is was that hopefully this lets it at night it lights up a little bit, so maybe it might even tempt someone to look closer at it. Just 'cause. Not in a bad way though. I hope it doesn't look too silly. I don't know. I'm just gonna hope that it looks alright. Everywhere but where you'd want the cobble. Okay. I thought I just launched myself for a second. This would be like, well, here we go. Okay, looks good. I know I picked up some bones from a skeleton. I'll use that to get a bit more lichen out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Got a bit 10 more. 10 more out. Get to check if there's any other spots where there was like granite or something. I think it's good. I think it's good. Lovely. There's a part of me that I want to hope that someone's been by. Maybe it's strange on my part. I like people to see my progress. I mean, I guess that's why I stream it. Okay, well, I need that one back, actually. Can't do that with that one. Alright. Well, back on. We're just gonna keep doing stone. We're definitely gonna eventually let the stone start to come down more, and then we'll put andesite around. I might do the andesite first. We'll see, we'll see. We'll see. Did I get rid of the one? I guess I got rid of the one that went straight down here, huh? I can just climb. I don't know what my issue is. I should sure have enough bones to keep up going. Keep on keeping on. I was looking for bones. I just forgot, I guess. Yeah, I am just gonna need more, so I guess I'll do this. Guess I'll do it this way. I wanted that to go, but okay. And then we'll do it again, but move it over by one, just for one extra space to be able to have for the to not run into the torch. Okay then. 1, 2, 3. Go that way! Okay. 1, 2. Two. 2, 3. Yeah, we're gonna just start over next time, because I clearly cannot just put it in a reasonable spot. Unless you do get multiple from it. I have no idea. It's like, what does this look like once one? Actually, we'll wait till it get closer to where I can actually test it and look back and forth and be like, does that look like one came from it or multiple? I guess we can't do it here, because this actually would be one for each of those. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I don't think that long grass, any of this is from me, but it annoys me that it's here. So when there's one? Okay. I feel like I want to believe that I got 2 out of that and it wasn't just 1. I don't know. I don't know, I don't know. It all seems good. Think we should have enough to get back to work over here. All good and dandy with me. Keep going. We're gonna start back over here. Yeah, that was close. There we go. It wasn't switched when I hit the button for some reason. Here. Just still think about that. Should be a thing with Bedrock has. You should be allowed to offhand whatever you want. So that was just a thought I had where I'm like, I remember when I was saying once it angered me because I couldn't keep a yap yap yap. Don't you hate when you can't yip yap yap? It's me every time, truly. Wait, I feel like this is getting lower over here, I think. I don't know where that actually was. I think it was here. Maybe. If not, then too bad. That's there now. And it doesn't look too horrible there, so that's okay. Guess I'll just do everything that goes to here at this point. Well, actually, not really. I have to make my whole way around. It's a bit of progress. I'll get to this corner, at least. We're continuing here. So I'm gonna put you there. Oh, that gave me, I got an extra bounce off of that. That squished me. Saw the beyond, but I think the beyond saw me too. Okay, this is just enough for me to crouch here. I was gonna say, certainly I can just barely get there, but I just can't. I can't do it. Eh. I got it. Okay, I can't do that bit. Okay. Just a spot there. And I'll let this, like, kind of go up to the edge of it. Okay, that works. Yeah, I believe that works out a good bit. Scared that the lichen has become a bit much, but I think it's okay. I think it's just because I placed it, so I'm overly aware of it, but I think if I just chilled out a bit, it just wouldn't really become too much of it. Too aware. So we could go back to this side. Oh, I'm also running out of stone, though. I won't mind some more bones. Why'd you shoot me? You weren't looking at me, buddy. Oh, there's a creeper down there too. Okay. You guys have fun with that. You guys have fun with that. Let's go back to the pit. Nothing can hurt me. Actually, I think a lot of things could hurt me at the pit. But it's okay. Need to recuperate. Recuperate and collect. That's just not the direction to the pit. I also gotta remember that the view of this is often going to be from up here. So from here looking down, it of course doesn't look as good from that side. If you're over here, that looks nicer. It's a shame I did that side first then, but that's how it goes, that's how it goes. Someone's bound to, like... That was an accidental catch of the century, I guess. Okay. Anyways, I was gonna say someone's bound... I don't even know anymore. Someone's... I don't know. I don't know what someone's bound to do. I don't know. Oh, someone's bound to, you know, walk over to the other side and be curious. Okay. To the pit! To the pit we go. To the pit, to the pit, to the pit, 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 to the pit, to the pit, to the pit, 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 to the pit, to the pit, to the pit, 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 to the pit, to the pit, pit, pit. And I think we can unload some of the stuff we collected there here. Not those. Actually, you know what? We can put those in, like, the compost. It's that I need to put back. Oh, that counts as a different anvil. That's so stupid. Not silly. Silly, silly, silly. I say, better not be smelting iron now, actually. I might. I changed my mind. Get rid of the copper. Get rid of the ores. Now I'll put the ores back. Wanted to wait a bit. I think it might be good. I might call that it for here. I can just AFK here for a bit while it continues to smelt my stuff. It like endless whatever for things. Oh, we're so chill. Oh, we're so chill right now, guys. I wanted to remove my camera for the sillies, and because I spent like 3 hours now, 3 hours trying to grab it, it just suddenly it's not as funky anymore. I'm not gonna have a smooth transition clicking off of this because I'm not turning it off. I'm gonna have to keep it on. What you will do is that you're gonna lose your music privileges. No more sound for you. Nuh-uh. Nada. Mm-mm-mm. And I know who we're rating today, because... Okay. Sorry. This fell over, and I thought that was the end. So... Turn that down. We're gonna go over to Joe Hills next. Enjoy your blocks. More blocks, more blocks. Just a different person in a very different place. I mean, different place, Minecraft place. Okay. I'll give you guys a good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Guten Morgen, guten Tag, guten Abend, guten Nachmittag, guten Nacht. Good, I was gonna say good Vormittag. What's Vormittag? Was that like before noon? Or I don't even know anymore. I don't know anymore. I was about to say, just go. I just started the raid thing, so I can't click raid now yet. I have like a little timer. But, let's see. Now you can go. Now, if you're still here, you're either on the VOD, or you're on the video, or whatever this is here. Just got... My brain just shut off. Just have a good time. I can't focus in. I can't lock in. I had this stream open on the side, and I hear Joe Hills do the welcome EgoJordy roadies. I'm like, me? Cause yeah, they're gonna mention it because I'm stupid.